dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, 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 dun.
Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Where's that bit from?
That's you always hear the thing from like the Steel Factory in the background.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do we think of Dark Fate? Have we seen Terminator Dark Fate?
I don't think I have, and I am a massive fan of Terminator and Lee Byung-hun
Mm-hmm.
because he's in it, right?
Sure.
Dark Fate's the one where
It's Lee Byung-hun, right? He's the Terminator in that one, right?
Well, I can't remember his name.
It's the
South Korean dude
South American guy, the Latin guy.
in Dark Fate.
We're talking about.
Oh, what was the one with Lee Byung-hun? That was the one with Emilia Clarke as well, too, right?
Not Salvation.
No,
Nah,
it was
that-
after.
Genesis.
Oh God, there's so much Terminator shit now.
I just remember Dark Fate being like a Judgment Day.
that's the one with Linda Hamilton comes back, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They just
yeah,
do
that's a
Judgment
different
Day
one.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's not with Lee Byung-hun.
No, I gave up after Terminator 3. I was like, I'm all good. I don't need any more lore.
I watched.
How far can it really go now?
Yeah.
What was the one where it's like John Connor when he's older? That was after 3.
That was
No.
Sam Worthington. That was
Uh,
Salvation.
Salvation, yes, and with Christian Bale. That's with the famous Christian Bale. Oh, look here, Mr. Da, 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 walking in the background. Remember that?
Yeah.
yeah, it's what
You don't remember that, Patrick? You don't remember Christian Bale's famous breakdown on set?
It's like, you're a professional.
fucking
You're a good guy.
like it. All right.
No, you're a good guy. Yeah. We should watch that sometime. I mean, we do have the ability to watch stuff now, but I'll do testing beforehand.
So yes, this is Big Little Boys 19,
19!
Oh my goodness.
and for today we have the return
Of the Pat.
of the Pat.
Of the
Dun,
past.
dun, dun, dun.
Did I leave?
Oh, how
No.
many episodes?
This is Patrick's first live.
Yeah,
It's your first live.
Wow.
I sense the excitement.
So, how's things been going, Patrick?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Been watching plenty of animes.
No.
No animes at all. What about Sakamoto Days?
Yeah, I finished that.
Yeah, Sakamoto Days has been very good.
Mm-hmm.
So has what's the anime? Oh wait, Terminator anime that we're watching.
Terminator Zero.
Terminator Zero. That's been okay.
It's kind of boring.
Yeah, just getting through it at this point. What was the other good one that came out recently? Dun Dun Dun.
Dun dun dun.
Fan of Dun Dun Dun?
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Good goofs. Good names.
I think I saw an ad online somewhere for Chainsaw Man the movie.
Yes. Can't wait to do that in the cinemas.
Still have to finish the series.
Well,
That's going to be...
but movies, if it's not a standalone movie, it's usually just the last episode of the first season and then the first episode of the next season.
Oh, just combined
Yeah.
and released as a movie.
Well, they said this is a whole arc. They said it's the Risa arc for the Chainsaw Man movie.
Yeah. So it'll probably just be the last episode of the first season and then the first episode of the next season.
So they're just trying to milk money off their own TV
Yeah.
show by turning it.
Hey,
Like,
if they...
most animes do that.
Yeah, well, if they make a good movie out of it, it still could be a good movie.
I remember once, I think I watched Demon Slayer movie. It was at Mid Valley without having no knowledge about it. And then it was like, I was in 10 minutes in, I was like, these seem like established characters whose arcs I have no idea about. And it's like, oh, wait, it's like part of a saga. It's like you're supposed to like watch, I don't know how many first season, 3 seasons before this. It's like, yeah, I was just left confused throughout the rest of the thing. I only did it because it was like, ooh, anime movie at Mid Valley. That never happened.
Yeah, I respect that, Phil. At least giving him some support.
Yes.
We all know how hard those little guys work on those shows.
Those little guys.
Those little.
Yeah, those little guys are all hard workers. Those little guys.
Hmm.
The animators? Or-
Yeah.
They're little. I didn't know.
Very little guys. Statistically speaking.
So, was it? Anime is pretty much animated by midgets in a cave.
That's what I'm saying. But hey, if that's what you want to take from it, peace be with you.
Peace be with you.
And speaking of R.I.P. Father Francis.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
For those who haven't seen Two Popes, that's a good Father Francis movie. Made me dive a bit more into him too and have a look at his stuff. And I was like, you know what? This is a pretty cool Pope compared to some of the popes of the past. I like some of the stuff he has to say. Like, divorced people should be accepted more into priesthood and into the religion, as well as homosexuals. Can you
Very
believe
progressive.
it? Can you believe it? A pope saying that is okay?
Oh, we're all God's children at the end of the day.
That's right. So he was a good pope, and I think he will always be remembered as like one of the good modern popes. And I'm sure there's plenty of funny meme videos that you can find of him too. There always is of popes, because all eyes are on them.
So,
Well, just the Catholic guys. So.
What's that?
Only the Catholic guys.
Yeah.
you don't think other eyes look at the Pope's behavior?
CIA, government, Freemasons.
Freemasons just a sect, right, of the Catholic Church?
It's, yeah, something like that. It's just- you go.
I don't know anything about Freemasons law, so fill me in, boys. Fill me in some Freemasons law.
Didn't they get the idea from The Simpsons?
Yes.
Yeah, Stonecutters episode. They said
It didn't
this-
exist before then.
Yeah, they're like, this genius. We say no Masons. Just one Mason
That's right.
leads it. And what is some Freemasons law?
That, yeah, was it if you're a bloke and if you're married, your wife has to refer to you as president.
Whoa.
Well,
Yeah. So every single time you come home, your wife has to say, "Welcome home, Mr. President." So there's that.
so we can see why dudes will like the Freemasons.
Yeah. What else? They've been around since fucking hell, like late 1700s. A lot of fun fact. The guy who created the Statue of Liberty, he was a Freemason.
Whoa.
True freedom.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. President,
Yeah.
for that beautiful piece of art.
So yeah, it's been a while since I watched Inside the Freemasons. It was on Netflix.
Good doco series.
Good doco series, and well, a good 75% of it. The 25 is like, now they're about to go into another ritual, but for their sake, we have to be behind closed doors. So this will be hidden from us.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I don't really know enough about the Freemasons other than that there's a hole not too far from where we are right now.
Mm-hmm.
What goes on in there?
And there's also one in Walhalla.
What's your take on the Freemasons, Patrick?
Yeah, Patrick.
Don't have a take on the Freemasons. Never met them.
Never liked those guys.
Dun, 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 dun.
Once cleaned.
There's one down the road. Have you seen that?
Do you reckon you're free to just like walk in there before?
You turn into a mason.
It's like a a bowls club. You can just go in there and hang out.
I'm tempted to walk in because
do it.
every single time I like
We have
walk past.
Scientology near us too. Sorry, I gotta keep going, Phil.
What was it? Yeah. When every single time I walk past it, there were moments where the doors are like flat out open. I was like, ooh, could I just walk in? Will they kick me out? I don't know. Will they let me join? Will I have to sign a sabbatical in order to sign it? It's like, oh yeah, we'll let you join, but you have to do A, B, and C before you can do that.
That's every fucking group.
Mm.
You need to sign up. We need your phone number, your address, your full name.
I will go
date of
through.
birth.
I will go through the paddling of the swollen ass with paddles.
That would be fun times. All right, boys.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but also Peter Sellers was a Freemason, and as much of a good performer he was also a massive piece of shit. Always treated his girlfriend like worse than the last.
And kept making her call him Mr. President.
Yeah.
I think that sets up a bad precedent.
Hey.
Yeah, weird power dynamic already in the relationship.
Mm.
I am Mr. President. You know how much I would bring that up in an argument?
Well, I'm the president, so you have to listen.
I decide.
Oh.
We are not watching The Wedge tonight because I am the president.
Whoa, I haven't heard that in like 20 years.
I try to, when I think of bad shows, that's what that's the first thing that comes to my head for some reason. And I don't know why. I don't know why I was so harsh on The Wedge. But in high school, I just sort of decided, or I don't know, I just hated it. It was like, I thought it was going to be, I guess I had too much high expectations because of the people involved. And then I would be like, oh, it's got a bunch of different funny people from funny shows that I like. And it didn't make me laugh on the sketches, which is like very rare for a sketch show to do for me.
I think when like those shows are kind of curated and they don't come from like an established kind of comedy group,
Yeah.
like there's just like Channel 10 or whoever just pick these comedians and like make a show, kind of doesn't have that glue,
Yeah.
I think, or originality.
You know, like Ronnie Johns and sketch show, that was good.
Skid house.
Skid House. It's the bent.
So, Patrick, what's been going on?
Not much. Just taking it easy on holidays. Switch my brain off. And I can't really be bothered talking at the moment, to be completely honest, but... just like,
Good thing you're on a podcast.
Yeah. Hey, we love it that you're here, though.
Yeah.
We do.
It makes me feel warm inside and cuddly and very happy, filled with joy. So thank you for your presence. Thank you for your sacrifice. 07.
thank you.
I just wanted to watch The Wire and Twin Peaks, man.
Just wanted to chill, bro. Just about chill, bro.
So, what are your favourite Australian sketch shows?
Ronnie Johns, I guess.
Ronnie Johns.
Can't remember any others.
There was
Patrick?
Well,
Oh,
Aaron Raven's
maybe.
in.
I do remember Eagle and Evans. That only had like
Whoa.
one season, but that was pretty damn good. Its segments.
Eagle and Evans.
It was on ABC, and it's usually like centered around the opening of every episode was like, you know how in some we've been to like one recording of a show, they always have the warm up guys to like get the audience hyped
Yeah.
up. It always opens up on two guys, Dale Evans and I can't remember something Eagle. I can't remember his name. Sorry, whoever you are. But yeah, it's just pretty much them trying to impress their boss. It's like, we want to be on the show, man. We've got these amazing ideas, but they're all just shit.
I never even got to hear what the fucking warm-up guys even sound like, because back in the waiting area, they don't play the audio of what's going on in the studio, so I never even got to hear like the magic that the warm-up guy does.
Was it just like ask questions to the crowd, like who is here for the first time? Raise your hand. What do you do? We have to guess that guy's job.
Yeah. I remember he asked them when it got to me. I probably should have just said unemployed. This was when I was still at that printer job.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, even saying it, I was like, man, that job is fucking dull. Damn, I should have just went with unemployed because it is straight to the fact, and that's how I felt. Even though I was earning cash, but it was like an office job. I didn't really like it at all.
An office job? Which one? The one when you're on like doing the machine stuff?
No, that was in Port Melbourne, South Melbourne. This one was like, I'm no longer working there. Deloitte. It was like one of those big giant buildings on Collins Street, and yeah, you're just pretty much in a room next to a printer all day, and you're surrounded by other cubicles of people doing analytics, accountancy stuff, shit that just gets me bored. And I was like, I'm not moving much. I'm just sitting here. I'm just looking at a printer.
How does that compare to the job now?
The one I'm working at,
Yeah.
at least I'm moving around and talking to people. There I was just in a little tiny room and looking at a computer, printing out whatever office people want printed out.
Well, that's very. I think that's good. It shows basically like that, just the interactions and stuff like that, and that little switch up
Yeah.
can make the day worth it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep you moving.
And plus, yeah, it's not everyone's great. There is like fucking bullshit work drama, but at least it gets you going. And yeah, weirdly motivates you to like create stuff just so you can show off to them. Whereas the other one, I felt very dumb compared to the others. It felt like, oh, these other workers like went to law school or something. They had to dress up appropriately. They had to like know math very fucking good. I was like, all right, I can sense you think I'm below you now. I'll just fuck off now.
Sounds like a good old standard workplace.
Yes. For those who can, white collar people, if you can do it, good on you. Good on you. I like to move.
He likes to move it, move it. He likes to move it, move it.
So how's Rocco's going, Patrick? Your workplace?
Rockers is good. It's a good workplace.
Okay.
What are the chances of them watching this right now?
0.0. Because don't have any friends with them on the internet, so
You don't tell them you're on the coolest podcast in Australia?
slip of mind, I think.
We still have to go there
Yes.
for dinner.
And then do IMAX. We can go do Sinners and eat there. I wouldn't mind doing that.
Good.
That would be a nice night out.
Apparently Sinners is doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
And what was it?
All fun action vampire flick.
Yeah, and also Ryan Coogler made the movie on the condition that he'd get full rights of it after 25 years.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so now it's become successful. It's like, okay, Warner Bros. Can have all the money, but as soon as it hits its like 25th anniversary, goes straight to Ryan Coogler.
Wow.
And yeah, Warner Brothers and other studio execs are like, this motherfucker, how dare you? How dare you take advantage of our system?
Poor execs.
Yeah, with my Mercedes Benz and top mansion in the middle of elsewhere on a private island.
That's always fun hearing like of the directors like deals where they like benefited shitload from
Yeah.
sorting it out. Like George Lucas with the toy stuff for Star Wars.
Yeah.
South Park and their internet rights. That's been a big thing. What's another?
I couldn't tell you.
Terry Gilliam with his movie Brazil.
Yeah.
It was I want to say partially funded by Universal, but mainly by Arne Melchior, indie Israeli producer. He produced Sergio Leone's last movie, Once Upon a Time in America. And yeah, he got in contact with Terry Gilliam. They made Brazil, and Universal bought it. Oh, I can't remember which, but it was like 142 minutes, and Universal said, well, we'll release it at 90 minutes with a happier ending.
Oh, jeez.
And Terry Gilliam was like, fuck you. We busted our asses off making the movie we wanted to make. And he like printed out, and then Universal's like, all right, we'll withdraw releasing the movie then. And then he like printed out an ad in Variety. Dear Sid Sheinberg, head of Universal, when are you going to release my movie Brazil uncut? P.S. From Terry Gilliam. And that was like a full page ad.
Wow.
And then it got released at the New York Film Critics Festival and like won Best Picture, Best Director. It's like, whoa, this is getting big. All right, we'll fucking release it. Didn't make much money, but at least Terry Gilliam won that battle.
Nice. Didn't have to be no threats of death like Scorsese or
Taxi Driver.
who was the other one? Miyazaki sending a what's it called? A samurai sword.
No cuts.
Yeah.
Well, it was to Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah. And no touch.
I did hear one time Tarantino saying, like, whatever contract you sign or whatever you deal, make sure it's in there that you have final cut as director.
It's the most important part.
I remember reading in Down and Dirty Pictures where they were like doing test screenings of Pulp Fiction, and with test screenings, like usually random people, and this was produced by the Weinsteins for Miramax, and they always have a rule: we always bow down to the cards. Whatever the cards say, we always follow them. And Quentin Tarantino went before the movie started, was like, any of you watched this other bland movie? Do you like that movie? Yes. Okay. Any of you seen Reservoir Dogs? Yeah. All right. You can stay. The rest of you can fuck off. And then, they played Pulp Fiction. They loved it. And it's like, okay, we'll play it as it is.
Awesome. Doesn't look like things got changed or left out or anything like that.
Nope.
Definitely a full vision for sure.
And there was a cult. Well, what do you mean? I was just going to describe cult followings for movies. But Pulp Fiction definitely got its due.
Sure did.
Pietrick, what's your favorite Tarantino movie?
Probably Kill Bill Volume 1.
I'm in agreement. That's my favorite too.
Well, it's our Japanese bias.
Yeah. All right. What about you two boys?
Well, I always like to throw a spanner in the mix and say Death Proof because that's Tarantino's exploitation film. Because, that was, influential on his filmmaking, those films.
Yeah.
Specifically the
Death Proof is
Aussies.
fun.
Hmm.
Sure is a fun movie.
And I do, when Grindhouse was coming out, when they were doing like, back to back, and the trailers, like, this is the coolest cinema
Yeah.
experience ever.
It's like made for me.
Yeah.
This is all my favorite things
I
right
don't know
now.
how I like cool stuff.
Did they ever play that at the Astor? The double bill?
Yeah,
Oh.
a couple times. I haven't been to it, but I remember seeing it on a few calendars.
And
Phil?
Jackie Brown.
Jackie Brown.
Before that, it was Inglorious, but then I don't know. I was probably got older and was like, oh shit, this is actually pretty damn good.
Hmm.
And I can see the influence of Jackie Brown in Once Upon a Time, where it's just a hangout flick. And yeah,
Awesome.
Once Upon a Time's my second. Just for being one of my favorite theater experiences ever.
That was a pretty awesome theater experience.
Indeed.
I watched Night of the Living Dead last night, first film in the new place.
Oh.
I haven't watched that in probably like a decade and forgot how actually awesome it is.
Yeah, that is one that always does it. I remember even watching the two guys from American Movie watch that. And I'm like, I'll be pulled into just watching the movie as well, laughing to them talk. But that was a...
Have you seen it yet? Well, save it for the Astor.
whoa,
Oh, yeah, I'll do that at the Astor.
Because that would be awesome. I remember doing it, probably that was the last time I watched it. It's probably like a decade ago with Ben, I believe. At the Astor, they did night, dawn, and day. And we
Oh.
watched all of them. And it's been that long that I would like to have that theater experience again.
whoa, take away.
Yeah. That was a very early Astor experience as well, back in the early days when, still at film school.
Yeah,
Doing stuff with Ben all the time.
Classic.
I do have Dawn and Day. I think I sold my Night of the Living Dead on the consensus that I'll probably get on Criterion Blu-ray.
Well, it is now, right?
It is.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Nice.
because I appreciate it, but god damn the artwork.
What did you do? Yeah, sorry, keep going.
Nah, that's it. It was just trailing off.
I found my copy back when still living at the farm. If you remember, at the old Maui police station on whatever street that is, like opposite the train station, where the old Maui police station used to be.
Oh yeah, that's across the Vinnie's op shop.
Yeah, there was like a newsagent's opposite the police station, and they just had like those, because it's not even like a proper. I wouldn't say bootleg, but just kind of like some smaller distributor.
Yeah, I
Like
remember
the
that.
case is all funky. It's not like the proper artwork.
Yeah.
But that's where I got my copy from. Old newsagent.
I remember buying shit tons of lollies and keep browsing at the porn mags. And it's like, I'm not old enough yet.
Just have a glimpse, just like as you're looking at something else, look over at the porno mags.
It's like, all right, I'll have to
Picture.
sneak into my brother's collection now.
Do we miss porn mags?
No.
Never really got into them. I'm child of the internet.
I do miss like the excitement of seeing like, ooh, oh my god, Jamie Presley's on the cover of FHM. I can't wait to look at this for hours on end.
I remember when like the Zoom magazines came out, and that was like a cool thing.
Hmm.
They were pretty sweet.
And they had Crystal from Big Brother.
Yeah.
Good old Crystal from Big Brother.
Hmm.
Such a great
What a throwback.
Who was your favorite contestant for Big Brother, Patrick?
That guy that did that Free the Immigrant protest when he got eliminated.
Merlin.
Merlin.
Are you a cocktease? Wait, what was... the other big thing is that's when they brought Miriam from... There's something about Miriam on the season of Big Brother as well. And I just remember like the day before, it was like... I think that was one of the things. It was like it went from one day of Merlin, are you a cocktease or something like that that Miriam was saying, and then the next day he's got the tape over his mouth, and I thought it was related.
He like lived in the van out the back his whole time. That was him, right?
I don't know.
Or maybe that was the latest season.
Like what they had a special area for someone who lost a competition or something.
They started the whole their competition in this van like in the backyard, and pretty much stayed there the entire time until they got voted out.
Wow.
I think, or maybe they were in the house for a little bit. It was pretty funny on the last episode of Skanks, the Celebrity Big Brother with Mickey Rourke and Jojo Siwa.
Yeah.
Listening to that conversation, that was
yeah.
pretty funny.
Mickey Rourke.
Two different generations.
Yeah. That's what you want, I guess, with your reality TV. Sit two people who are completely different in every single way right next to each other, have them live in their house.
That was funny.
The joy of Big Brother, putting people that shouldn't be connecting.
Connected, yeah.
So that would be definitely a show I would like. It's either Survivor or Big Brother were like the reality shows I would go on.
Oh, yeah, actually, I could do Big Brother. I couldn't do Fish Tank, but I could do Big Brother.
I'd probably go Survivor.
I reckon Survivor would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I'm a survivor.
What? I zoned out.
Are you listening?
No.
Wow. Patrick just came here so high today, gentlemen. He's just like off his head.
Why are you zoning out for, Patrick?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of buying a TV tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well,
ask
if
you
you go to the place, because I'm sure you won't be able to get it that day, so if you organise a pickup, I can probably help you out with that.
No, it's fine. I'm just thinking of where I'm gonna go. More than that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want it, instead of paying for delivery, if it is possible, like if you want it to be picked up, I could help you with that.
We'll wait and see.
Okay.
Have you thought about brand? Which brand you're gonna get?
Yellowstone brand on your chest.
Probably Samsung, because Korea #1.
I always tell people don't go Samsung
Well,
because I've owned 2 Samsung TVs throughout my life. Oh wait, 3, and the menu shit has always been gay for me. It's always been gay.
Yeah, but you haven't owned every Samsung TV.
That is true. And they're probably like fixed, like cheaper ones now, probably like way smarter than the ones I've used in the past. So it's probably fixed those issues. But I always say that TCL is better bang for your buck.
whoa, TCL over Samsung.
Yeah, TCL for sure. From what I've seen, what I played around with, that's
What about LG?
LG's got money tax, so they like it's just more expensive. They're not in the Sony zone where everyone actually even calls it the Sony tax, but LG is like the more higher. It's like that sort of bridge gap between the two. But
Remember that sweet 4K TV you had for a bit?
I had an 8K TV for a little bit.
Was it 8K?
Yeah, it was 8K.
And I remember it had like half an Energy Star.
Yeah, and that was Samsung.
It was pretty sweet. Like, remember playing Red Dead on that? It looks so nice.
Oh yeah, I remember feeling the heat off it too. Warm up the room. But hey, nothing beats the projector. Projector's me lucky.
I like having a TV.
I get it.
I don't think I need
Daytime
to watch
watching.
everything on a projector size.
Yeah, daytime watching is a lot better on a TV. That's for sure.
Yeah.
There's definitely been times sitting in here trying to watch something during the day, and it's like I'm just staring at a wall. You can barely see anything.
Well, that's why we've figured out all the tricks. Put the shades down, and then you have to use a chair with something on it to push up against the.
So you're saying with your TV recommendations, Sony is #1?
Or if you have unlimited money, go Sony.
Go Sony.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, ladies and gents.
But if you are going budget buying, which usually everybody is if you're a normal person, TCL in Australia. There's also Philips TVs, which are in America, but they don't sell them here anymore.
Yeah.
So where does that put you now, Patrick? Getting that information.
Probably pisses him off.
Just in the same place I was 4 minutes ago.
Cool.
It's all right. Hey, it's your TV. Do whatever you want with it, bro.
Hmm.
Make love to it. It's your baby. Kiss it on the monitor, and just take care of it. And
Good advice.
calibrate your screen. Always calibrate. Turn off all the shitty settings. Here's another smart TV thing. Whenever you buy a new smart TV, they enable all of these shitty features, which absolutely do nothing but destroy the image of your TV. And you have to like switch everything off because they're just like selling points to people. Yeah, got to do that.
And then on the flip side, when we're moving on Monday, when we're loading up the van, we'll put in the TV unit in the van, and Patrick set down the TV, and then a gush of wind came past and just knocked the TV smack onto the ground. And now, like, the top of the screen is like separated between the screen and the frame.
Well, is it broke? Like,
Oh no, it still works,
okay, yeah.
but you can just see like the glow come through. But it still works.
Hey, maybe that adds to the charm.
Yeah.
Phil's got a broken TV in the shed.
Yeah.
Mm.
We got used to watching that.
So
You get used to it.
Yeah. So I might try and afterpay something at some point.
Afterpay.
We'll see.
Apparently that's what they used for paying tickets at Coachella. Afterpay and credit card debt.
Yeah. Well, you could afterpay the Notfest tickets.
Yeah, that's what some people just use Afterpay for. Some, a lot of people I know just use it for concerts.
Mm.
Why didn't I do that?
Make sure you can secure your ticket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did that for Bad Friends, which I couldn't go to.
Oh, it might be back at some point.
Should be back. They had a good fan base here.
Mm.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
What's like the only, from my memory, only American podcast that's kind of come out here? Oh, there was Harmontown, right?
Yes, saw that everywhere too.
But there's been no other kind of like big-ish podcasts that have come out here.
Sure there is. There's been plenty. There's that many podcasts in this world.
Well, none that we're like fans of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in terms of comedy and stuff, yeah. Well, Duncan Trussell's coming down in August and he has a podcast. So that's the family hour down in August. Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to see him. Got to get my tickets.
Mm.
Get Afterpay sorted.
Speaking of events, I saw adverts for the night market, which we still haven't been to.
Wow.
Need to go to the night market.
Where's the night market at again?
At the Victoria Market.
Ah, yes.
Need to hit some food trucks, some street vendors.
When is that?
Usually on Wednesdays. So I guess we're approaching the winter night market, yeah.
Okay. Hey, I'm down to clown.
Need Wednesdays off.
Cleveland Brown.
And also, guess what's back on Monday?
MasterChef.
Everyone's favorite
Rehearsal.
top 5 show. MasterChef.
MasterChef.
I wouldn't mind seeing
Sweet dreams are made of these.
Well, it wasn't rehearsal back on 420 day?
Yes. Watched the first episode of season 2 and it's fucking amazing. I am like full on boner up for new season. I'm very glad, very happy the direction that they chose for this new season as well too.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, so good. But we can't talk about it because
I haven't watched it.
yeah, want you to see it and discover it yourself.
Dang.
But
So many shows.
rehearsal season 2, everyone, get onto it. I don't even think you need to watch the first season because it's new direction. But yeah, very cool.
Very cool.
How about you, Patrick? Any new shows on the mind? On the flying?
Just watched the first episode of the Creep TV show, but
Oh, the Duplass Brothers one.
I haven't got back to that. So
What is that on?
Shudder.
Oh,
Hmm.
fuck. Gonna have to.
Everyone loves Shadow.
Did have Shutter, and I had to get rid of it.
Gonna have to shutter off the internet and find it somewhere else.
Well, I could just. Oh wait, no, we could just Plex it.
Yeah, we'll Plex it. That's what we'll call it.
We'll just
Plexing.
say Plex it. It's like, yeah, it's fully legal at how we watch stuff.
Plex. Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
Plex it.
Hmm.
You're gonna be doing like a whole. I'm expecting Brennan Vlogs to do something with MasterChef this year. Place bets or do react.
Do
videos.
bets.
Just live stream you watching
finale
it.
live stream.
Oh, hey, well, I'll be down for coming in for. Wait, have they done the first episode
That's on Monday.
on Monday?
First episode live stream. Well,
last episode. Yeah, I can
I
do
may
last
not have the internet. Well, I should hopefully have the internet on Monday.
You still got TV.
Yeah. And you can't Chromecast unless you have Wi-Fi signal.
Oh, yeah.
Well, finale. I'm down to join
Finale live stream.
live stream.
Yep.
So I want to test out because I can stream off the ZV-1, my vlog camera. So that's something I want to have a go at soon, and just trying to get that going. So get some more streams on the go.
Nice.
Just do some editing streams as well. Just stream while I'm editing and
Yeah.
do, double whammies. Got the shelves all nice and set up. So it's looking pretty nice in there now in the lounge. You guys are going to have to come visit.
Have you got a couch and sorted for?
Got the couch yesterday in the fridge.
Nice.
So it's the main stuff sorted. Just a little 3-seater couch. Sofa from Fantastic Furniture. So that was nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's been nice the last couple of days. Getting everything settled and unpacked.
What is the main thing you miss about living with two other big little boys?
Just the constant excitement,
Constant chaos.
constant chaos, and the mayhem.
And a Spoono.
Yeah. And
Yeah, less Spoono. No Spoono running around.
No Spoono poos you have to pick up on the balcony.
Yeah, well, life with less shit is always fun.
But I think maybe down the road I might try and get a goldfish or a little fish.
Little fish.
Get a little fish tank and get a little fish.
Oh,
Keep me company.
you call one Letty, or
Not that deep into fish tank.
you saw the first season. So I was trying to think of iconic first season characters.
But yeah, it's been good.
Cool, man.
Mm.
You got any pets, Patrick?
Patrick,
Probably not.
what's the topic?
Yeah.
What's the topic?
Yeah, you had to start a conversation now.
No.
'Cause this is the return of the Pat. This is Pat's episode.
Ding, 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 ding.
What's something we can talk about?
Yeah.
We have to do it for the Pat babes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Patrick brought up TVs.
Yeah. We got on a whole TV conversation.
Didn't we just have one?
Yeah, that's what I mean. He brought that up. What's your plan? Have you got birthday plans yet?
Not really. Not yet.
What are we doing on Tuesday?
We'll do something.
Like what?
Oh,
Sinners for Patrick's birthday?
maybe.
Where are we going for dinner?
I don't know yet.
Rocco's?
Yeah, you want to go to your workplace for your birthday?
It's closed on Tuesday.
What the hell?
But even if it wasn't, no.
Oh man, it's got a taste for a meatball sub. It's making me hungry.
I want a meatball sub in my tub. Yub, yub, yub.
Those pizzas were nice from Three Salamis the other day.
They were good.
It's pretty nice. Javo, when after moving on Monday, we're getting some burgers from Cookhouse,
Yeah.
and one of the fellas from Three Salamis saw us sitting there, and he came out and was like, "Oh, I had some pizza left over. Here, you boys go."
Oh,
And
nice.
gave us 3 slices of their pizza they have.
Wow.
Like, thank you.
What a ledge.
Yeah.
That also reminds me then, Easter. How was everyone's Easter? Because mine was good until it went complete fucking shit.
Literally.
Yes, literally shit.
Well, you go first. What happened?
Saw family on the Friday and Saturday, like hung out with mum and dad's. Friday was all with the Phillows. Saturday, film 2 episodes of Breaking Dad
Whoa.
with the dad. First episode was 45 minutes. I managed to get him to do, and then the second episode, as a compromise, was 15 minutes. But yeah, that was lots of fun. And then went to Grandma's, and we hung out. We watched Pig.
Grandma.
Yeah, watched Pig with Grandma.
Nice.
She just didn't like the ending.
Hmm.
It was sad. I like a happy ending.
Hmm.
I was like, well, I love the ending, Grandma, because this and this and this. Well, this is just sad. Also, we watched Hunt for the Wilder People after that too.
Oh, that's nice.
Happy pickup. And then we watched Man on the Inside, which is a show from Mac O'Share. The Good Place guy, which was fun as well too, but Ted Danson sneaking into an old folks home and making friends. So we watched those, and then we had dinner, and she cooked shepherd's pie, and she had like a tiny bit of shepherd's pie, and she was like, "Oh, well, you want the rest? You reckon you'll finish the rest of this?" I was like, "I'll try it, bar." And I smashed down like a good 85% of it. Oh, I'd say 90%, 95% maybe even. And to the point where I was so full I couldn't have another bite. And then we're like, oh, we'll give Spooner the rest. And she smelt it and she was like, no. I was like, oh, why is Spooner, what's wrong with Spooner? Spooner's sick. Spooner. Because she always eat Grandma's minced meat from shepherd's pie. And that's all that was left. And then the next morning, revealed that the meat was spoiled, and I had very bad diarrhea at the start, and then was in pure agony, and felt like I was in super slow mode, my whole body, and my arms were going numb, and I was getting pins and needles and shit like that too. I just couldn't do anything but literally just sleep the entire day to try and feel good. We had Gaviscon, Imodium, and I think those were the 2 that I was taking, and then drinking water, but couldn't eat anything. And then we had like my family's dinner that night and my auntie's birthday, and like I was there for like 10 or 15 minutes, and everyone could just see how miserable I was, and I just like, Jordan, just go. you're too sick. Dad even got me some nice fish and chips too, and I couldn't even touch it. Like I had like a little bit of it, and I was just like, I can't do this. And yeah. And then was still sick the next day, and pretty much been like, my stomach is still actually like growling, and it's been like 5 days now, so that's fun. And hopefully tomorrow that's all completely gone, but I'm like walking around normal now. But fucking hell, that did its damage, and I might be traumatized from ever eating shepherd's pie again.
Put you off forever.
Nah, I'll eat it next time, that's for sure.
Just check
It's
if
the first time it's only happened.
Just check if the meat's not spoilt. You have to see.
Yeah, look at the ingredients.
Look at the ingredients and see if it's getting made.
No, I trust her. just the first time it ever went wrong. And by God, it went out wrong, I tell you that much. I'm a bum bum.
I have to like speak it out.
Ah,
I can hear it.
yes. Yeah, we all need to bring headphones so we can hear the special effects. Because I got another software too, where soon we'll have like over 100 different voice modulation stuff too, so we can
Whoa.
fuck around with that, and
Sweet.
soundboard stuff too, which you can control on your phone as well too. So there'll be a lot of fun with that.
Cool.
So bring your headphones in, boys. We've got to remember to do that.
It's on the list. New headphones.
New headphones.
Anything interesting on your guys' Easters with fam? Any point of interest?
Not really. Got down Friday. Stayed at Dad's. Patrick and I went to Gypsies. Got some Gypsies for dinner.
Wow.
Pizza, like old times. It's
Mate.
been probably like a decade and a half since the Gypsies pizza.
Delicious.
Yummy,
Just
yummy
like
in your tummy.
they used to make. And then Saturday, we caught up with Daniel at Fat Cat, said g'day, had lunch with Mum, and then Grandma and Pa came up and we had some hot cross buns with Grandma and Pa. Grandma gave me a dining set that she had lying around, so thanks, Grandma.
Oh, nice. I was going to say, like, how are you going to do them with all of that stuff too? 'Cause
Mm.
have you taken all your pots as well too?
No, that's what I have to remember as well. Grab the pescetti pots.
That's scary.
And then Saturday night, had a barbie with Dad, had some beers, and I ate way too much that night as well. I had a bunch of chicken wings and like a few burgers, and woke up the next day thinking, oh man, I definitely overate. But those buffalo wings are so nice from Aldi. Aldi buffalo chicken wings, they are delish.
Pretty nice.
And then Sunday, just had some ravioli with Dad, saw Nana, and watched a bit of WrestleMania because that was on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
I went over to Aaron's like while I was sick. I was like, that was that morning. I was like, oh, let me go, because I got to see Jey Uso become world champion.
Yeah.
And he did become world champion. So glad I was there for that moment. But I planned on watching the whole WrestleMania. But that was another thing I had to leave early too because I was just fucking in agony.
Do you have anything to add to Easter?
No, not really. Just a good chill weekend.
What about WrestleMania?
It was fine.
Fun stuff.
Ronnie saw
was
like
who was the final on the? I'm assuming you watched the second day. Is that the
the first day on
okay.
Sunday. Triple threat between Seth Rollins, what's his name, Roman Reigns, and
Sam Punk.
CM Punk.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff.
It was pretty cool. Paul Heyman did like a double cross, or like a triple cross,
No.
which was pretty sweet. But that's kind of only what we saw because we started watching it later in the morning, and then we went and saw Nana, so we didn't really see a whole lot of WrestleMania. But yeah, good Easter.
Just had, we went there on Friday, pretty much drank and listened to Amyl and the Sniffers and a whole bunch of other sad songs. And then saw the brother and the sister on the Saturday. Had to mow the grass because I'm a good son. Help unload some wood posts because Erlinda found them. I don't know where, but they're planning on building a greenhouse for Mum.
Oh, really?
So yeah,
Cool.
that'll be cool. And a couple of beers. I watched Thelma with Mum because it was like a suggestion from Cheeky. Good, elderly flick about, based on a true story of a woman in the 90s who got scammed by someone who she believed was her grandson being in trouble, but was just some douchebag trying to scam $10,000. But it's like, okay, I'm going to make sure I get that money back. And she did.
Nice.
Really nice. watched
Who was the lead actress?
June. I'm forgetting her name. She was in Nebraska.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that chick. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's hilarious.
she's great. It was fun. And after that, watched a couple of episodes of Shogun because Mom loves her violent shows. And yeah, ate too much chocolate,
Nice.
As you do.
as you do on celebrating Jesus' crucifixion.
That's right.
Part of it.
He died so you can eat as much chocolate as you want.
But yeah, it's just standard day. Also, Mum tells a story about how she did in self-defense killed a snake while she was gardening because she was like wondering there hasn't been any mice or rats in the last 5 days or so.
Is that a good thing?
Well, now it's a good thing and she couldn't hear him and was like, oh wait, yep, there's a snake inside the house.
Ooh.
And then later, I think she was like putting some flowers into a hole, and then she like noticed far beyond. It was like, whoa, oh, and then yeah, it was like
She found it.
she found it, and yeah, it attacked her. That's why she had to.
Coming right for us.
It's coming right for it. So yeah,
All it's been doing is like getting rid of a massive problem.
oh yeah. I think I can sense the snake may have been in the shed as well because there's like less possums or rats going around there as well.
Wow. It's getting a good feed.
Yeah. Just
Feeding ground.
that's like one of the
Cleaning.
tasks I have to do. Yeah. To renovate the shed because especially my brother Dave because his Funko Pop collection's like gotten way too big that he's like dumped most of them back at our place and it's in one of the bedrooms.
Wow.
So yeah.
Should use it on the set for the other when we have a show out in the garage.
Yeah.
Put all the Funko Pops in the background.
And it's like, yes, internet, tell us which one's worth the most so we can like profit off of it.
That's right. Well, I'm sure he already knows. I'm sure he knows the value of his Funko Pops.
Oh, what was it? There's like an app. There's a Funko Pop app. And one of my Big Lebowski one, that's like now $100 now.
Oh, that's all right.
So,
Nice.
yeah.
I keep,
What's the most expensive Funko Pop going for?
what do you think
That's
it is? It's got to be like one of those ones where it's like just super rare because they fucked up with it or something.
$5,000.
Nah, it's going to be over that.
most expensive.
20.
20.
10.
10. And what will it be? Star Wars something.
Marvel something. Which also covers Star Wars.
So Disney,
Whoa, okay.
Some Fortnite one.
Fortnite.
According to yahoo.com,
It's the Logan Paul Funko Pop.
there's Golden Ticket 2-pack. What was it? So, oh yeah. 2016 Golden Ticket 2-pack, golden version of Willy Wonka and an Oompa Loompa
Whoa, Willy Wonka.
for $100,000.
Oh, Jesus.
100,000.
Is that one of one?
It's 2. So,
Oh, but
Show the
so
camera.
there's 2 of them in one set.
Get up there, Phil.
is that good?
Now closer. Closer. Hey.
There we go, that's good.
Yeah, good. I mean, we do have the ability to bring up stuff. See, look, I can do this now. If I do
Whoa.
this, no wait.
Oh, yeah, it's cool, man.
See, got browser right up there now on the screen for everyone, and then we can just use the browser.
There's a Clockwork Orange Funko Pop for $60,000.
Whoa, of Alex.
I'm looking at it right now. I was like, do I have that one? Please tell me. Ah, no, I don't.
15 most expensive Funko Pops in the world. Here we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Number
Freddy.
14. Wait, what's 15 then? Oh, Freddy Funko. Freddy Krueger for $6,000.
Whoa.
Jeepers. Without the hat. Hmm.
And then another. Wait, no. This is Frankenberry. Frankenberry for how much? 6,400. That doesn't look.
Dumbo.
Dumbo Clown, 6,004. Everything's 6,000. Freddy Funko Black Ranger. From what? Oh, from Power Rangers. Almost 7,000.
Whoa.
Well, man, that's a cool pump Funko. Right? Stan Lee, red metallic. Oh yeah, that's fitting. 7,570.
Did you see that video that came out of Stan Lee recently about how like his team was like using him until the very end,
Yeah.
and they're saying all that stuff to him? It was like, "You guys get what you want out of me," all that shit.
The Thing.
That is. That's
They definitely milked the Stan Lee brand for all it's worth.
sure.
I do remember. Wasn't there was like a girl that was doing that to him too at the end of? I remember like in the
His
last, like,
daughter.
Yeah.
What the hell is Freddy Funko? What does that mean?
I don't know. I guess it's just what everybody loves.
It's like a
because-
character dressed as different Funkos.
Or was it?
Must be
Oh, that's where Funko got the inspiration from. Because
Freddy Funko. It's the first time I'm hearing it
Yeah.
as well too, and it just seems to be with freckles and crown.
Do you have any information about Freddy Funko, Patrick?
Yeah. What's your Freddy Funko?
No information.
Patrick, can you believe that this fucking Boba Fett Freddy Funko was $1,390?
11,000.
11,000.
You're the one with 2 pairs of glasses on, Jordan.
Yeah, I'm 6 eyes. Can I get a Funko with me with 6 eyes? Freddy Funko black suit. The Freddy Funko.
It's like Batman.
I don't like it that this Freddy Funko. Yeah,
This sounds like bullshit.
Yeah.
it sounds like this is just Freddy Funko propaganda.
Clockwork Orange.
Here
Well-
we go. Now proper Funko right here.
Nah, I don't have that one. Damn it.
Do you have a Clockwork Orange one?
Yeah, my brother got it for me. for
Nice.
birthday.
That was number 1. It said. What was the other one that you said? That must be a different website.
Yeah, I got mine through Yahoo.
Why is this one so expensive?
Um,
What makes this the most expensive? These Funko Pops vinyl
yeah, glow in the dark version.
glow in the dark. Is it like his cum on his costume glows in the dark? The
The non-chase version sell for 30. Okay.
Well, there we go. Clockwork Orange is the collectibles stuff. So if you see any Clockwork Orange figures, get onto it.
Hmm.
I just hope the rats haven't chewed up my ones because it's on the shelf. And yeah, I only visit it like every 2 weeks.
Alrighty.
Pay your penance to it.
What?
Do you worship it? Or you just go and look at it?
I just look at it like
Hmm.
I would bring it here, but who knows what could the middle shelf be right now?
What that will
Who knows
become.
who will own and if they have stuff to actually put in it.
Hmm.
Sure, most people do. But we'll see. That's an exciting chapter for everybody to stay tuned for.
Hmm.
Who takes the third bedroom?
Dun dun dun. Patrick?
No.
Is this when Spooner does Boss Baby reveal and has a suit and comes in and starts paying for her spot?
Then you can have a Infinite Spooner.
Yeah, don't you want Infinite Spooner?
Infinite Spooner.
It's like it's like unlocking a cheat code in a game. Infinite Spooner.
Oh.
What are you looking at, Patrick? On your phone?
Don't you mind?
podcast topics.
Don't you worry about
Well, should we wrap it up here?
Yeah. Sounds like a good time to wrap it up.
Anything you want to plug, Patrick?
it. Not at this time.
Not at this point in time. Awesome.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Classic Patrick.
Classic Machillo enthusiasm. Just the usual. Subscribe to Brennan Blogs. I Need Subs. Brennan Machillo on Instagram. Brunswick Dance Club. No updates at the moment.
Watch Frontline.
Frontline.
It was on what I've been watching.
Mm.
And I was like, yes.
Well, I still haven't seen all of it, so maybe I will
It's fun.
give it a go.
Have you watched any more of Frontline?
No. I
Okay.
haven't watched any of Frontline.
We watched the first episode at your place.
I love you, Patrick.
Was that a joke? Oh.
Can't remember everything.
Yeah, he's not a god.
Okay. I'm sorry.
He's only human. He's only Patrick.
When someone asks if you're a god, you say yes. What's that off?
Frontline.
Correct.
But
Oh, wait. There we go.
okay.
8JVO8. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I haven't put any of my YouTube stuff on Instagram, but I think I might do that sometime soon.
Oh, what's 3XL? Is that a secret for now?
3XL is a weight loss journey.
Okay.
Stay tuned for that. So subscribe and get ready for that, ladies and gentlemen. And that's it. Philip.
Follow me on Sweet Chili Philly on Instagram. My YouTube is A Midnight Party Entertainment. And that's it for now.
Thanks for being here, guys.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you in the next one.
3 viewers.
Bye.